Hello, everyone. My name is DJ Big D.
And I go by Day Slayer.
And this is the podcast that is dedicated to the culture of house music. Welcome to Blend LA.
Welcome, everybody. So do you have anything in your hand to catch up with?
No, man, I'm taking a little break from the whole catch up situation.
Okay.
No, I'm taking a break.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You should take a break.
Do you, man. Knock yourself out.
You should take a break. Should take a break.
Taking a break,
man. It is January 2022.
Yep.
This COVID got me drinking like a fool.
Excuse me. Wow. Okay. That's all. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Let's take a little break. Recalibrating my alcohol intake. Don't want to get things out of hand. Just want to be able to make sure that everything is all right.
Yeah. You gotta keep young and strong, Darian. DJ Big D.
Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan, man. That's the plan. So listen, 2020
with your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi is janky over there. What's going on?
Wi-Fi is popping. You kidding me? My Wi-Fi is doing. I got bars upon bars.
2.5G is not working.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm killing the game over here.
2.5G. Okay. So yeah, it's a new year. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I'm looking forward to this year, man. We're looking forward to getting out there more, getting some more music, getting some more content for this podcast. We've been slacking a little bit on that, and I want to drill down kind of hard on that in 2022 and going forward. So that's an exciting thing to do, try to get some more content, try to navigate the culture a little bit tighter nationally and internationally, see what's going on, who's doing what, when, where. Kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be exciting. I think we've gotten a bit of a footing, if you will, in LA, and that's great. And we have been able to expound on that. Expound on that. And I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more work locally and reaching out to our brothers and sisters who are also on the decks, keeping this culture going, but also looking forward to the international scene, what's happening outside these borders we call the United States, and kind of mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes, we really go to the international players ball.
This guy.
2022. Hey, so how were your holidays this year? Were they
kind of quiet,
super
man?
Quiet like mine?
Yeah, kind of quiet, which is how I like things anyhow. Keeping it on the DL, quiet.
Well, actually, shit, I'm tripping. I was at your house for one of the holidays. So
you were there for Christmas, man, for gumbo Christmas, man. You know how we do that every year, get the gumbo going.
I was right. That was Christmas night.
Yeah.
How soon I forget. How soon I forget.
Yeah. That was one for the books. As always, got family around.
Close. And
yeah,
tight.
I mean, I was expecting a little bit more of a bash, but then that
the big
Omicron hit. Yeah, O came out and like put the brakes on things, and we had to like recalibrate. So that's what we had to do, and still calibrating, man. Still, we pushed our party. We were gonna do Blend LA a little sooner. Now we've made it a little bit later.
Yeah.
And, the 15th. Oh no, where we at? We are at the 20. What's the blend?
What do you mean? What's blend?
We were going to do it on the 12th. Remember?
We were.
We're going to do it on 12th for Valentine's Day, and that's no longer because we're not 100% sure that everything's going to be okay. We don't want to have a date and then cancel the date, so we pushed it to the 19th. So we'll be doing Blend LA day party on February 19th, and then we bounce it back on the 5th of March. So
numbers permitting.
Numbers permitting. But the one good thing is, if you want to call it a good thing, is that the hospitalization seems to be going down, even with the infectiousness being what it is. the numbers aren't so catastrophic when it comes to hospitalization. So that's
Yeah,
encouraging.
that is a really good thing. I think, yeah, I think we should be able to get back there. Johnny's at the end of Feb, hopefully.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's been a while.
Yeah, we miss everybody. And I got to tell you, if you're listening and if you've been or if you haven't been, but if you're listening or if you listen to this, if I do a clip, we do some, promos with clips of this, what we're doing now for the future.
Are you 100% okay? Are you okay?
So what I'm saying,
Put up a couple of figures. Are you being held captive or something?
No,
You all right?
I'm saying I'm great. I'm saying all that to say, I think when we go back, I think we talked about this. Our first party back is just going to be the two of us reconnecting with the original.
Yeah,
blenders.
I think it's time to bring it on back to that, which is I think is important for how this whole thing began. It's just you and I on the decks doing what we're doing, and I think which twofold hindsight that we wanted to include other people in the blend. We like other folks out there.
Yeah.
Their style, and we think that would be an important addition to, expose, if you will, other blenders, the party goers to different DJs that we think are cool and we like their vibe and whatnot. But I think it's just too many to cram it all into the short amount of time that we do play. And we are seem to be getting away from our style and, our connecting with the fans. So going forward for a little bit, we're going to be easing back on the special guests. If in fact we do special guests, we're going to keep it to one person, which gives them a couple hours to play and gives us more playing time on the decks. I think that's only fair going forward that we kind of reconnect in that way, get back to doing what we do, which is get on them decks and murder things. That's what we get.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that in the atmosphere. I think that's important. Plus, brother likes to play a little bit longer than lately because our parties are far and few between. So it's like, but we love our guests and we were to have whoever has been through in the past, and there will be more in the future. I think, we need to like you said, reset.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort. It's a little bit different, putting things together for doing the blend day party at this particular venue because we have to do all the infrastructure. We have to bring in all of the speakers and turntables and decks and whatnot to play with, not turntables, but CDJs and whole 9 yards of speakers. So it's a lot of effort to get that bad boy up and going, and then basically to turn it over to someone to play on a great sound system where we don't even get to use as much. It's kind of like self-defeatist. So we want to get on the decks and do what we do. First of all, we built those bad boys way pre-COVID in the midst of things to do just that, just in case we were faced by a particular venue not having a set of infrastructure, like a club, whatnot. We can basically bring our club, if you will, to them, and that's what we did, and it was quite successful. We were able to, put some coins together that we've made throughout the years and purchase a system and get things going, but then not to be fully engrossed, get the full use of it because others are playing, and which is a good thing. I'm not knocking it, but this is an effect of doing that.
Yeah,
putting it together that you don't get as much playing time as you would like. So,
yep. And you guys should see these speakers. They are Vegas. They're giant wood. They look like a little refrigerator. They got wheels on them.
I call them speakerators.
Speakerators that we got to load and unload and
that's fine. Going there is cool, but end of the night, them bad boys, with a couple of cocktails in your
cocktails.
Them bad boys are no joke.
Yeah, cocktails and winding through South Central. Speakers in your car.
Yeah,
kind of scary.
What? What are you telling people that?
I'm joking.
Scary. What the hell? No, man.
I mean, scary in the fact that a couple cocktails weaving through small streets. Yeah, for me anyway. In other words, I need to be like you would cut back on the drink. Not that I would drive home drunk.
No,
it's just a lot.
It's just What? I'm here. Everybody's here. I'm here.
No, I'm just saying it's a lot of work to put in, but it's definitely rewarding when we
Yeah,
see
it's a kind
everybody
of
out there doing their thing.
indeed. It's the kind of thing that when you start, it seems like it's it goes slow, and then at the end, it seems to be going super fast. And before you know it, it's over. It is a day party, so we tend to wrap things up around 8. That's our 2 to 8 o'clock is our time. 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. But because the venue is what it is, we tend to extend that time. Even that seems short. I think the last time we went till 11 o'clock, and
Yeah.
that still seems pretty short when we don't have that much playing time on the decks because we're having special guests do what they do. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to working on some music together. We're going to probably put out a track or two this year. I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be excited to put that. But you got something to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe in signs, things appear in front of you. So guess who I ran into?
Not Greg.
Yes,
All right.
at Sprouts.
All right.
Over by his house. I'm walking through Sprouts. I go early in the morning, Saturday. I'm walking through there. I'm by the frozen food section. All of a sudden, this dude taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn, it was Gregory.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's meant to be. He's ready.
Oh yeah, let's go.
He's set up and ready to go.
I got some ideas. I got some ideas for some songs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I mean, it's great playing music. I mean, for me, I'm a DJ at heart. That's what I do. I like hearing other people's music. I like being able to basically create this canvas and play with the colors, if you will, which is the music, and place it here, there, and everywhere. And to venture into the realm of producing a track, I usually leave that up. Would like to leave that up to the people that do that and do that well. You know what I mean? I don't want to put out something that's mediocre that does a disservice to the house music. That's not what I want to do. But I think it's important that we dip our toes into that realm and see where we land. I think we just might be able to surprise ourselves. So here we go. Listening to stuff, listening to so much music, playing so much music, just sitting down and pulling some ideas together. I think we can do something spectacular and something that we're at least happy with, and hopefully others will enjoy as well. So that's the focus.
Yeah, I think we're gonna create a bomb track. I think
let's go get it.
I think we're very creative. We're soulful. I can sing a little bit better than DJ Big D, but I'll be on the lead vocal.
Okay.
I got some backup singers.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think there'll be anything from you or I. We're mostly in the helm of the producing angle, not the singing angle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got some ideas of who we can use, not use, but have as a vocalist. Right. For sure.
Right. So
yeah.
Them's that.
So there's that. And then there's also the fact that we need to get outside of this place.
Yeah, that's all depends on this virus, man. It's not about we need to get out. We've already established that from years ago, and then we were going to go at
was it 2019? I don't even know.
At the end of 2019, and it's just this thing hit, and that put everything on the brakes. And one of the places that we wanted to go first was, there was New Orleans, but New Orleans was secondary to South Africa, and we wanted to be in South Africa during the summer in South Africa, which is the winter here.
Yeah.
And timing that, and then the virus, there was just no way to put that all together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In time. So hopefully we'll be in a better stead going forward, and we can be able to accomplish that. I'd like to check out the vibe in South Africa when it comes to house music, because they're really big fans of this culture and really are pushing it forward. And I want to be able to lay eyes on it for myself. So,
yeah, South Africa definitely talked about trying to go to Mexico City. Sometime this year would be cool. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed.
All about that virus, buddy. All about it.
All about the virus.
Yeah, but not to be too preachy, we are both vaxxed and boosted. You know
So
what I mean?
y'all do what you gotta do if you want to roll with the crew.
Get vaxxed. Sorry to tell you, let's keep it plain. I'm with that. Get yourself straight.
Yeah.
Get yourself straight
Yeah.
now. 'Cause unless you plan to run this bad boy for the rest of your life, good luck.
Good luck.
Good
Good luck.
luck.
What else is going on in 2022? You think what you
I don't know, it's a
got
slow
on
start. I mean, I haven't been out much. That's the thing. But that's the whole thing about this year is like it almost feels like, like last year. It was a real slow start. Although this month rather, seems to be going as it's going. There's not a lot of activity or things that, I don't want to really hang out too much because,
yeah.
it's just getting a little risky.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
but I saw that last weekend you went to Bruce's Beach, and that's pretty cool.
I sure did.
Tell the
I had
folks,
my
tell the blenders about Bruce's Beach if they doubt now.
So Bruce's Beach is a beach that sits in the middle of Manhattan Beach, which is a coastal city near Los Angeles. So Bruce's Beach was originally founded, I think it was like don't quote me, I think it's the late 1800s or maybe the early 1900s. Anyway, it was founded
over 100 years ago.
Over 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
By the Bruce family.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the only beach in all of Southern California where Black people can go and get in the water legally. And then I think they did intimate domain, and they basically took it away from the family, and then the city or the county owned it for years, up until just like a year or so ago. And then the city of Los Angeles, our county, actually gave it back to the Bruce family, right?
Yeah. They confiscated it using eminent domain, saying that they needed it for this, that, and the other, and they never really did anything with it.
Nothing.
They just didn't want this Black family to own it, which I think they bought it for about $1,200, and $1,200 wasn't nothing to sneeze at back then, especially for a Black family.
Right.
Those guys wanted to do something and basically denied a family access to generational wealth. That's what it really boils down. That's the real tragedy. What this family could have done with that, they could have built something on it, very similar to, other places in Southern California, like the folks down at Paradise Cove and things like that. They were able to have their land and build a little business and something like that, where the Bruce's family was denied access, denied their legal land through eminent domain, was taken away and had to be returned. Now, returning it 100 years later, who knows what the particulars are, whether or not they have to pay taxes on that, whether or not they're leasing it from the city. It's just now, in order to do something with that, it's going to be quite
a lot of money.
Monumental at least. To do something that's monumental. But
because
these are the effects of racism.
Yes. So if you're on the beach, it's like you said, there's nothing developed there. It's like 3 tiers. So it goes probably up 3 blocks from the beach to the main street of
it's about I think it's a couple of acres, actually. It's a couple of acres.
Yeah. It's a beautiful space.
Yeah.
And on the left and on the right, it's surrounded by multi-million-dollar homes. So like Darian said, if they would have had that land back then, they would definitely have, multi-million-dollar properties on it today too, but it's just a park. So hopefully, but it was a beautiful day, and I'm glad I went. Had to get some air. It's like 73 degrees in LA yesterday.
Get it, and go out there, go for it. Yeah, so that is a good thing. That is a good thing, and hopefully, as we go on, try to right these wrongs. We got a ways to catch up, but we chip away at it like marble. Chip. Hopefully at the end of it, if there's an end to it, we get to look at some beautiful creation of humanity.
Yeah, man. So what else are we gonna do with this? I think we should play a little bit of music. Some tracks that
I'm going to drop a nice 30-minute track or so. You do the same.
Okay.
Folks know what I'm feeling. I just came across a couple of tracks from Kenny Summit that I'm really digging, but I might just hold back on that and just use that for the blend. What's up? Guess I'm saying?
You may not want to hold back. You may want to bring all the fire you got.
No. I mean, it's some of the stuff that I'm hearing. I think in fact, when I heard the tracks, I envision it in a live setting. I didn't envision it on a recorded setting. I saw the track being dropped, if you will. That's probably the best word for it. Dropped during a mix of people on the dance floor already going, and then here comes this track that some people might not be familiar with, but the groove is just so tight that it's elevating. So that's how I heard it.
Right.
So I'm waiting to see how that is, and before I even put that together in the mix, I need to see it happening in front of me.
Gotcha.
You know,
well, I know a couple tracks.
I'm an artist, man.
I know you're an artist. You're an artist.
I'm an artist.
Speaking of artists, I'm definitely going to play a couple of tracks from Rashawn Patterson and Quentin Harris.
Okay.
Because Rashawn, he just redid, I think he had an album called Heroes and Gods. He redid the whole album this past year as a house music album, and it's fire.
Okay.
He sent us some music. I don't know if the files, but I got some files. So
let's get to it, man. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it's really, really hot. Rashawn, yeah, it's hot. And the way that it was remixed, it's really done well. So there will be a couple selections on my mix, definitely with those two.
All right. Sure. Shout out to Rashawn Patterson.
Quentin Harris. And
Harris.
And also, we did our picks for the upcoming Bembe Awards. So
yes, so that'll be included.
Yeah.
As well.
Those are coming up at the end of January, I think. So
looking good. 2022 is looking good. So let's get after it. Go ahead.
Why do you like to talk over me, dude? What's going on?
No, not only I could talk over you. It's just like, never mind, man. Let's just go ahead. Never mind.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say.
Well, what I was going to do is wrap it up, but you got something to say? I will listen.
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, blenders. On that note, 2022 is ahead for the Blend and the AMP Collective. So thanks for joining in this special kicking off to 2022. Some music is coming up next, and our list for the Bembe Awards will also be there in this podcast. So please check it out. My name is DJ Big D.
And I'm Day Slayer.
And we do this for the culture of house music. We'll see you, everybody. Take care.
know it was clear to me. Tomorrow's a new day, free from all the things that you didn't say. Better think, come and learn to let it go sometime. When it all comes down, let it ride. When it all comes down, let it ride. Hopeful, you see, you want to put it all behind you. Missing something, searching for the strength inside you. Finding a new way, I am here to show you my way. Better things coming, so learn to let it go sometime. When it all comes down, let it ride. When it all comes down, let it ride. Hopeful, you see, you want to put it all behind you. Missing something, searching for the strength inside you. Finding a new way, I am here to show you my way. Better things coming, so learn to let it go sometime. When it all comes down, let it ride. When it all comes down, let it ride. Oh, no, oh, 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 no, oh, no, oh, no, yeah, yeah, no, strength inside me.
other day we talked all night on the phone. I learned so many things and I've never known. You don't have to worry about what you say to me. I keep it to myself so secretly. One thing you said, such coincidence, that you would never say exactly what you meant. But I'm glad you know you wanna be with me. It's my desire. I want you to see. I want you and only you, baby. It's my desire. Come on and light my fire, baby. It's my desire. Tell me, who would have thought you and I would discover the joy of life? Neither one of us cares to admit. Don't wanna be the first, so hard to deal with. Now I know I'm ready to let it out. I wanna let you know what this is all about. I'm not scared to say that I love you. Deep down inside, I desire. Oh, I desire, baby. Oh, come on and light my fire, won't you, baby? Oh, yes. It's my desire. Come on and light my The other day we talked all night on the phone. I learned so many things that I've never known. And you don't have to worry about what you say to me. I keep it to myself so secretly. One thing you said, such coincidence, that you would never say exactly what you meant. But I'm glad you know you wanna be with me. It's my desire. I want you to see. Oh, baby, I want you to see how I love you. Oh, baby.
Living out my darling, darling baby. I said you're everything I've ever hoped for in a woman. And as long as I live, you're my darling, darling baby. You're my sweet and tender love. You're a very special lady. I said you're the one that I've always dreamed of.
Kicking off 2022 with our nominees, if you will, for the 2022 Bembe DJ Awards.
Yes, the Bembe DJ Awards were started, I think, wasn't it like a year and a half ago, right before COVID?
Yes, yes.
By Carlos Mena. Is it Mena or Mena?
Mena.
Carlos Mena out of New York. Yeah, he put it together because he's like, okay, these DJ lists out here are kind of funky, and we need to represent ourselves. So
exactly. So let's jump right into it, shall we? With the list as we have it. Let's go right into it. It says, what DJs do you enjoy listening to live? There's a couple of choices. There's three choices. What's your first choice? What do you like to listen to live?
Live?
Listening or dancing? What DJs do you enjoy listening / dancing to live?
I don't know. You?
Okay, folks, this is gonna be a long day if we do. Long day.
Let me think. My top three from just.
Well, it doesn't have to be a top three. These are just choices. I mean, you can have one, you can have two. I mean, imagine you don't have to have all three.
I would say DJs. I would say Rich Medina.
Okay.
I would say Louis Vega.
Number two.
And not in any order. And I would definitely say
I understand that. This is how it's laid out in the questionnaire, if you will, in the form. The form says 1, 2, 3.
And I would say Black Coffee.
Okay. All right. Well, Black Coffee is my first and only choice on this list. So
what are your other two?
I don't have I don't have other two. I don't have anybody else.
There's 3 spots.
I know there's 3 spots. I'm just telling you, I don't have other two. I have 2 spots. I don't have 2 spots more.
Out of all the DJs in the world, it's just Black Coffee.
For me, yeah.
Okay.
No. I mean, I
always don't want. Go ahead. Next.
And I'll tell you why. I mean, for me to put it into a context, first I've seen Black Coffee probably more than any other DJ live.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen a few of the other DJs live, and the experience for me in the direction going forward, if you will, in the music where I think it's going and should be going and be more embraceful, if you will. The person that embodies that to me is Black Coffee. So I'm gonna keep it pushing with that.
Okay. Next.
Okay. All right. This is another one. Who will be killing it with live streams in 2000? What? Who will be killing it? This list, as I'm looking at it, although it says Bembe Awards 2022 DJ Awards, the questionnaire for who will be killing it live streams in 2021. There's 2 choices. So this is last year's who has been killing it, rather. Who has been killing it with live streams in 2021?
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna go with D Nice on this one.
Safe bet. Yeah.
Well, I can go with D Nice. I mean, as far as you're talking about killing it, not necessarily somebody out. I don't want to put into context. It's not a slight on D Nice, who I enjoy listening to, who is a house music DJ. But as far as who this list or this particular category, who was killing it, I'm gonna go with him. My second choice, if you will, which is a milder choice and far apart, if you will, would be Questlove. These are
Okay.
two different genres of music that I myself I like it. They're not necessarily house DJs, but talking about live streams, those are the two cats of anything. And
Okay.
I think D Nice is far apart, really a wider spectrum, right, wider gap, if you will, than Quest. So, but
Okay. So
that's my 1 and 2.
when the question says DJ, could it be like a DJ crew, or does it have to be a DJ?
I don't think they'll come to your house and knock on your door and drag you out if you put a crew down there. I think it's okay. You can put a crew down there.
Then I would agree with the two that you mentioned, and then I would also throw in the Tequila Gang.
Oh, okay.
Who they're a group of DJs, producers out of South Africa.
Okay. Tequila Gang.
Because Tequila Gang. Their YouTube channel is bananas.
Okay.
The cameras, the production, the sound, next level.
Fantastic. Do you have a second choice?
What's her name? The DJ down in, she's been in Brazil for a while. Natasha Diggs. Is it Natasha Diggs? Hold on, let me just double check. I don't want to say the wrong. Is it Natasha Diggs? Yes, Natasha Diggs. Her live streams is bananas.
Okay.
Bananas. You know,
Sounds
she always
good.
she's yeah.
Okay.
She's a bomb.
Song of the Year 2021 release. Who you got?
I don't know, because I don't really look at the dates of the songs when they come out, which I should.
Okay, so this whole thing with this question, then you're not 100% sure how this thing works.
Not 100% sure. Well, the new music that I bought this year, I would say one of them would probably be Jesse Saunders. He redid "We Are Family."
Okay.
That would be one. I'd have to look up the actual name of the other one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't know.
Okay.
What about you? What about you?
On my list, I would go with Charisma. He did Bag Lady. I like that. I like that track.
Was that for 2021?
I believe it is, or that's where my quarter runs out. It could have been 2019, but I believe I'm going to go with that no matter what, because I really think, and I'll tell you why. Because that song is such a very iconic song, if you will, in the house music community. It actually doesn't even need to be touched. It's just perfect the way it is. So for someone to dare to get into that realm, I'm going to do something with this perfect track as far as I'm concerned. And then to do it in such a masterful way, and a nice, updated, fresh, it's like a sprinkling of a spice that you've never tasted that opens up your palate. So that's what that song did for me, that and its remix. So for me, it's Charisma, Bag Lady.
Okay. Yeah, wonderful.
Okay, moving on. What's your favorite in-person party?
What is yours?
Oh, you know, it's the blend day party. That's for sure. 100%.
I think mine was probably going to be the blend day party too.
Blend day party in LA.
Yeah.
That's the one. Full disclosure, we are the hosts of the Blend Day and Collective. But
yeah,
I think that's a great party. I still think it's a great product, and I like the fact that we have such an eclectic mix of people that, you know, really come out and support us and support that party, support that vibe, especially in Los Angeles, where it's a little, you know, it can be a little funky from time to time. I think that's a really good party. My second favorite party, if you will, would be Utopia.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would be Utopia. I think they do a really good job. KG Superstar, DJ Ade out of Los Angeles. I think they do a heck of a job, heck of a product. So I would put them in that mix as well. Okay.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Going down the list, this is what's your favorite music festival?
But I actually also I'd have to put
back up.
Adam Gibbons in there. He has a party called Uhuru Africa.
Okay.
He's he goes back and forth between Boston and LA. but that's a really good party.
Okay, there you go,
The
Adam
vibe
Gibbons
is definitely
in the
tight.
mix. Okay, what's your favorite music festival?
Um, I haven't been to a lot, so
Of
I
the
don't
ones
know.
you've been to?
Probably West Coast Weekender in San Diego with Oscar P.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Coachella.
Oh, fuck. I was with Coach. I was there with you at Coachella.
Okay, but you can say Coachella too. That's you said something else. Okay, I ain't telling you what to say. I would say my favorite music festival is Coachella, and there's reasons around it for me. The
Well,
experience.
I have reasons too.
Okay, okay. Well, for my one of my favorite reasons is the fact that to experience the DJs in the DJ booth indoors, where the sound is nice and rich, the crowd is a little smaller, if you will, on the outside, and it's really, I would think, dedicated to those cats that really dig the music, dig DJing, and to see it in that realm, in a nice, cool environment. You know, Coachella can get real hot, so
Yeah.
that festival all around put so many acts in the mix, some that are current, some that not so current, that it's a good mix for me to check out. So I would say Coachella for me.
Okay. Yeah,
Who
I
is your
like
okay?
West Coast Weekender because not only is it a music festival, they hold seminars and you can go there and learn about the actual industry. If you're a DJ or a music producer, and
Right.
so it's the elements of the DJs, which are usually off the hook, and the fact that they do more than just have dance parties. They have these seminars where you can go and learn about, mostly house music and the culture and production and whatnot.
And you know what?
And it's well done.
You know what? Yeah, what you just said makes me think of another music festival. This is why. Okay, if you know anything about me, I don't have a favorite anything. So once to say one thing is a favorite, it's a very difficult thing for me to grasp onto one idea of one thing that's being a favorite. I don't have a favorite anything. I like this and I like that. You know what I mean? To boil it
Yeah.
out to one thing. So to say Coachella, great festival, and I'll stand by those reasons. But the one that I went to last year was House in the Park Atlanta.
Okay.
And that to me is a whole different type of festival that ranks high up there with Coachella as far as I'm concerned, that is dedicated solely to the culture of house music. So on that level, and the other aspects where they have, it's a whole week of parties and satellite parties here, there, and everywhere, and other DJs come from all over the world to check it out and participate and play and whatnot with that whole crew. So that was a really good festival. I mean, Atlanta was really welcoming. So for me, that's one that's up there as well. So
Wonderful.
yeah. So this another one. Who's your favorite promoter? Next question.
I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot
Neither
of
do I. I don't know a lot of
promoters.
promoters either. So let's skip that one. Nope, we don't have
We'll
one.
have to skip that one.
Okay, what's your favorite club?
Probably. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite club either.
I mean, what is that notorious, legendary joint that's still in San Francisco? Is it called
End up.
the End Up? When I used to live in the Bay Area, that was like one of my spots. I used to love that place. But otherwise, I don't know. Sound in Los Angeles is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
I would
So
say sound.
would you list that as your favorite club?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I don't really have
That's
one. I'm
all.
going to move on
No,
from
no.
that question. Okay. Who's your favorite house music producer?
I'm just gonna have to stick with favorite or favorites.
It's his favorite.
Probably I'll just go with Louis Vega.
Okay. I'll back that one. I'll back that play.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a
He
favorite.
collaborates with so many artists. And
I would give you that one.
amazing.
I would give you that one. Yep. Who's your favorite house music singer?
Shit. That's a tough one.
Okay, not to say I have a favorite. Who comes to mind for me is Byron Stingley. I need devotion. When you hear that falsetto and you get a little bit of that church, not church, it's some church. That to me is the cornerstone of a house vocal. So Byron, to me, does it. I mean, there's other vocals and other people that do certain things, but when it comes to that house, that sound, that cornerstone of that music is Byron Stingley for me.
I'll go with the one and only Lady Alma.
Okay. I like that. It's a good choice as well.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite house music dancer?
Oh, that would be the one and only Day Slayer. That's an area where we need to explore more, because I don't know a lot of house music dancers, which we should, because dancing is one of the crucial elements of the culture, but I don't know. What about you? I mean,
don't have one. Don't have a house music favorite dancer. Don't have
me
one.
neither.
Okay. Is there an up and coming producer you like?
Yes. What is our boy's name? He's from Ghana. He lives in LA. We interviewed him.
Ya Apiwa.
Ya Apiwa.
Ya Apiwa.
That would probably be my dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with you on that one as well. Is there up and coming DJ you like?
Up and coming?
Right. Up and coming.
I don't know. It's been so hard. It's been 2 years of quarantine, so not really out there checking out new DJs.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, okay. You got more?
Well, he's not really up and coming. No, I don't have one.
Okay. Well, that is the end of the questionnaire, my friend. That is it.
That's it.
So hopefully.
Yeah, I think the nominations are like January 18th, and then the awards are at the end of the month or something like that.
Great.
Yeah. You can probably just type in Bembe DJ Awards.
Right.
Or calls Carlos Mena in the Google, and it'll all come up.
In the Google. Cool in the gang. All right. Speaking of festivals, I just saw, a couple weeks ago that right now it's still slated to go down in March. Jamaica Frenzy, House Music Festival.
You think it's going to happen?
It's in Jamaica, and it's going to be a little further along the line from when the current situation that we are in, pandemic.
Right.
So chances are it might be a go. Who knows? It might be a go, but it's going to be in the grill. As a matter of fact, I stayed in a hotel right next door to that, the Rock House, when I visited Jamaica.
Okay.
Once, and it's going to be at Hedonism 2. If you know anything about Hedonism 2, which is right next door to the Rock House.
I can't say that I
personal
don't
knowledge. You don't have any personal knowledge.
No.
At least that's your story.
Never made it to that destination.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. Go with that one. Anyhow, it's going to be there in the grill, which is a little bit more, open and free and lots of music, culture, so it should be kind of a cool festival. A lot of big names on the lineup. So I think Louis Vega will be there. Joe Caswell, Body and Soul. He's going to be there. So, man, I wish I could make it. I mean, nothing says house music festival than beach, water, sunshine. Nothing sounds like that's what's up with that, man. That's what you want to be doing and where you want to be. So,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, that's it, everybody. 2022 is off to a bright start. Thank you so much for listening into the Blend LA podcast.
We thank you all so much for an amazing year. We look forward to even a brighter, a super bright 2022. We hope you enjoyed the mixes and our picks for the upcoming Bembe DJ Awards. Go to DJ Bembe Awards on Instagram, and there's a form in the link, and you can fill out your own picks for the nominations.
Exactly. And if you happen to be in Los Angeles in February and March, we will be at Johnny's on Adams in Crenshaw, in the Crenshaw district in Los Angeles. Check out Eventbrite, where we post our events. We'll also be posting on Facebook. Check out the AMP Collective on Facebook and on Eventbrite, where we post our day party events calendar. So if you're there, you're in LA, you want to get down, see how the AMP Collectives do what we do for this culture. It could be kind of exciting. So check those places where you get your information, where you go to get down. And that will do it for this episode of the Blend LA podcast. My name is DJ Big D.
And I'm Dave Slayer.
And this is for the culture of house music. Thanks much, everybody.